The legal marijuana business is booming in Colorado, as you probably have heard, and business owners in Washington now are hoping the same thing will happen for them. But as they work to get things started, investors on Wall Street are getting high on pot stocks. For KPTV, Allison Kosick explains.
As some people in Colorado get high, investors in a different setting are getting high on pot stocks. Colorado made recreational sales legal on January 1st.
I'm excited. I've been dreaming about this since I started smoking.
And investors have been piling into the marijuana market in droves. Shares of Medbox, a company that makes products for businesses that dispense medication, are up 190% since the beginning of the year. That's a pricier stock, though penny stocks Hemp, Green Grow, and Grow Life are also blazing. But market watchers warn buying into these companies isn't for the faint of heart.
These aren't your classic long-term buy and hold, put them in your 401k or your kid's 529 type portfolio stocks. These are very, very risky.
It reminds veteran stock traders like Alan Valdez about the end of Prohibition.
Look back in history. If you look at Prohibition, once Roosevelt signed that Prohibition was over, basically the breweries never looked back. They made millions.
Companies like Anheuser-Busch, Coors, and Jim Beam were all around when the sale of alcohol was banned for almost 14 years in the 1920s and early 30s. If you happen to own a piece of those companies back then, you probably have all the beer you need now. But does a more illicit substance, marijuana, which is still illegal under federal law, have a future on Wall Street? Valdez is so bullish, he's on the board of a marijuana retailer in Washington State.
I think it's probably going to be the biggest growth business over the next 10 years.
Valdez's optimism isn't surprising considering the growth the weed industry could see this year. The National Cannabis Industry Association says recreational marijuana businesses in Colorado made at least $5 million in their first 5 days of sales. Recreational pot will go on sale in Washington State later this year, and Illinois, Massachusetts, Nevada, and Oregon will begin allowing medical cannabis shops to open. The movement in the market has been so impressive, High Times has launched its own investment fund. The High Times Growth Fund anticipates building a full portfolio within 2 years. It could all leave pot firms with a pretty penny if federal laws blow their way.